Hello my friends and welcome to this club guide for the Masters division in the Vegas Sundown Tournament. You can not practice any of these holes from the 30, and when it comes to Masters you play from the 30, which gives you a whole other story when you play the tournament. So before we start, do not forget to check out patreon.com/golf-tommy for more specific guides and help. Also, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. This club guide is a general club guide, and it shows you which type of club that I think will be the best to play the hole. Have in mind that I'm not listing any levels of the clubs. The reason for that is that it is a general club guide, and if you do want to have specific help with your own bag, check out the team page, teamgolf-tommy, and send us a message. So we're going to start with hole number 1, and this is the easiest hole in the tournament. If we do get some kind of tailwind, we will be able to reach for the green in 1, even though it's going to be very tough. The last time we had some side wind combined with tailwind, it was very tough to reach for this green in 1. The Thorn and the Hornet is the clubs to go with, because you most likely going to play up safe on the left side and go for the approach there. Hole number 2, the Sniper or the Rocket, or I would say Sniper and the Rocket. It depends on how you want to play it. The Rocket is going to be used if you're going to play it before, just before the last piece of rough. You can either bounce it before the first piece of rough, going for 3 bounces. If you do have headwind, we're going to play with our driver nonetheless, and that leaves us actually with a quarterback. We don't have space here on the club guide to go through all the clubs, but the Sniper, Rocket, or the quarterback is the one to go with when it comes to hole number 2. Hole number 3, the Sniper or the Cataclysm. Here it depends on which type of wind we're going to have. If we do have headwind, we're going to go with the Cataclysm to give ourselves an opportunity to reach for this green in 2 without having to max overpower our second shot. Have in mind that there is one tree combined with some bushes in the middle of the rough, just in the middle of the map here, that lies in a perfect way to disturb your second shot. So either go a little bit short, use a club with a little bit more distance. If you do have tailwind, you can go on the right side, try to go as far as possible, but it's going to most likely be going on the left side. Hole number 4, the Sniper and the quarterback. Here we are going to play with the club that's going to be most suitable for this hole, of course, and the quarterback is the one that is going to be played here. And as it was played the last time, we played into the rough on the left, bouncing it in towards the pin to try to give us a fair way to get the hole in 1. And we can also go with the Rocket to go with max backspin on the fairway on the left, but as the fairway on the left has been changed and it's not flat anymore, we can't rely on the bounce there to be accurate. Hole number 5, the Thorn and the Saturn. Here we do want to have some backspin. The reason for that is if we are reaching over to the right side, then we're going to have a tricky way to the green, and we do want to have the backspin to give ourselves the opportunity to stay near the pin, or at least go to the pin with not having to bounce on the tricky part of the fairway just before the green. If we do want to go on the left side, then you're most likely going to be needing a club with a lot of backspin, and the left side is going to be the one that is going to be applied many of the times, especially if we do have headwind or some crazy side wind, as it's going to be hard to play on the right side from the 30 and actually reach over. If you do have some massive tailwind, then you can pull out a Berserker or a Snow Globe and go straight forward, try to reach this green in 1. Hole number 6, here we come with the big dog and the Cataclysm. This is a very tough par 5, and this is going to be a very tough par 5 from the 30, and we either want to go on the left side or we do want to go on the right side. The difference with it is on the left side you only have the option to play the rough bump to the pin if you want to go for the green in 2. The right side only gives you, not only, but gives you 2 ways to play, either the rough bump by the pin or you want to bounce it over on the fairway patch onto the green. And the thing is to also have in mind that on the right side, that you will be having 2 trees in your way if you go too short. So you need to have a drive that gives you a lot of distance on the right side to take away the trees. Even though you do go far, you can have the trees in your way, especially with a lot of wind from left to right. Then we go to hole number 7. This is also new par 3, and here we're going to play with a sniper or a guardian with basically max distance. And this is going to be a tricky one to get close to the pin, as the pin stands very, very short. Use at least 6-7 bars of backspin on your club, and you need to bounce this one onto the green combined with a little bit of curl. I'm going to choose the side depending on the wind that I'm going to have. If I do have wind right to left, I'm going right side. If I have wind left to right, I'm going left side, to not put myself in a situation where I need to have a little bit of a weirder adjustment, as I'm going to go with curling into the wind if I'm playing against the wind. Hole number 8, the Thorn or the Goliath. Here is a hole where we want to go on the left side, bouncing it over to the fairway on the left. It's going to be tough to reach over there without any tailwind here from the 3rd tee, as we're not going to have the option to max overpower and be able to stay on the fairway on the left. And also we do not want to risk that. If we do not want to go, or we can't go on the left side there, then we're going to have to put ourselves up to the right and give ourselves a wood club to the pin, and then the sniper is the club that is the best one from that situation. Then we come to hole number 9, the last hole of the tournament, and the hole number 9 is one of the old Milano par 5, and this is going to be a very, very tough one. And I'm really happy that it has been changed, as now we do get a fairway there before that gives us the opportunity to bounce over on the next one. And from the second shot, we do need distance, or we're going to just play ourselves up to go playing like the regular way, like we have done in the regular tour play. But if we do have tailwind for a second shot, we can try to reach as far as possible, leave us with a wedge shot for the pin, which is going to be a way better opportunity to go for the eagle than normally on this par 5. So my friends, this was the club guide for the Masters division in the Vegas Sundown Tournament. Please do not hesitate to make a comment in the comment section below, and I will be happy to answer you there. Otherwise, I will wish you the best of luck in the Vegas Sundown Tournament.